Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
Hey everybody, this is Josh, and welcome to another fantastic game of StarCraft 2. This one's being played between Fnatic MSI KR, better known as KawaiiRice. He is the red Terran up here in the top right corner of Xel'Naga Caverns. And his opponent today is EG StrifeCro. EG, of course, stands for Evil Geniuses. He is the yellow Zerg. Down here in the bottom left, these games were played for MLG Dallas in the winners bracket. I believe winners round 4, once again, same as the games from yesterday. And I think there were 32 players left by that point in the tournament, so StrifeCro and KawaiiRice both playing it out here. It's a best of 3 series. Xel'Naga Caverns is the first map, just like that other series that we just watched yesterday with Pokebunny and Naniwa. But I believe the starting map is the same for everybody, but then the second map is loser picks after vetoes. So second map could be different than the other series, but Xel'Naga Caverns is going to be the first map. Once again, just to reiterate, a little bit redundant there, but hey, did you know this map is Xel'Naga Caverns? Anyway, the game is actually starting to unfold here a little bit. KawaiiRice is going to drop this barracks here at his ramp, of course. Lots of high-level Terran players will tell you you have to do that against any medium-level Zerg player or high-level Zerg player, because they will get Zerglings in your base and they will kill your SCVs, and there will be nothing you can do about it, and it's just embarrassing if you are the reason that that happened because you didn't wall off. And Zerg players at this point are so used to it that if they run up your ramp and see that you haven't walled off, it's like Christmas. Or maybe it's not, because they didn't make enough Zerglings to actually terrorize your SCV line, because they assumed you weren't bad and that you actually walled off your ramp. Oh, I forgot to do something real quick. I'm going to raise the sound a little bit, because yesterday's casts were a teensy bit quiet. Alright. Back into the action. KawaiiRice is doing the very standard Terran build. Nothing surprising here. Orbital Command and that first Marine should be starting right at the same time, and of course they are. StrifeCro doing a bit of a standard Zerg build as well. It looks like his spawning pool came after the hatchery, but both came around 15 supply, so not a big deal. It was probably 14-14, to be honest. Now he's getting a single extractor as well, so Speedling's not going to be his first priority. We'll see what he actually ends up making instead. Drone taking some heavy fire from the Marine. He is going for the gas steal. Turns himself into an extractor very quickly so that the Marine will not be able to kill him just by his lonesome, because now StrifeCro, what he can actually do is tab back to this extractor, cancel it, remake it, and KawaiiRice will have to start shooting at it again. And I do believe it takes 3 Marines to be able to kill a morphing extractor faster than it actually gains health. And StrifeCro's doing it again, even though there are no Marines shooting at him. So he just didn't want that extractor to finish. Now he can cancel it, but there are 3 Marines here, so the extractor is going to die, if not just the drone inside. There you can see the health actually going down faster than it's rising. Is he going to pull this SCV to help stab it as well? Doesn't matter. Drone is dead. StrifeCro has been successfully cut out of KawaiiRice's base. Couple of Zerglings coming along through the middle of the map here for StrifeCro. Not sure what he's going to try and see. He knows that KawaiiRice has 3 Marines because they just killed his drone, so 2 Lings aren't going to be able to do really anything. He's going to split them up, though. Look for maybe an expansion timing. This Ling is going to have... Ooh, he actually manages to escape with his life. Very quick reaction there from Mr. StrifeCro. And I do want to make a note about KawaiiRice. He, in fact, is another very young player. Look at this first Hellion and first 5 Marines coming along. I like this little tiny attack here. StrifeCro could actually have a little bit of trouble with this since all he has is a couple of Lings. Don't know where his queens are. He does have 1 at the natural and 1 at the main. There he is over by the ramp, looking like he's going to get ready, or she is going to get ready to poop out a creep tumor. But KawaiiRice is actually a very young player. We had Pokebunny yesterday playing against Naniwa. He was only 15 years old. I believe KawaiiRice is only 17. He might be 18. Sorry, KawaiiRice, if you're watching this, if I got it wrong. But KawaiiRice and Pokebunny, 2 of the smallest, youngest pro gamers at MLG Dallas. And KawaiiRice is a member of Fnatic MSI, obviously, as you can tell by his clan tag. And he's been with them for a long time, I believe, at least since the beta. I believe for Brood War as well, but I'm not positive on that fact either, but KawaiiRice has been on Fnatic ever since I've known about him, and I basically just got into the scene around February of last year. So it's cool that one player can stay with a team for so long and have pretty good success with them. A couple of more barracks coming up. That second command center is done, turning into an orbital command now. Can double up his mule production. StrifeCro does finally have Zergling speed finished. It wasn't a priority, but now that it's done, it's nice to have. Blue Flame researching for KawaiiRice Stim Pack coming along as well. StrifeCro not really doing much at home, just getting his macro tools up. Lots and lots of drones, Overlords, Vespene, Creep Tumors. Now we see a Baneling Nest dropping. That might be the first tech we've seen out of him. No Lair yet. Yeah, Baneling Nest. Not even a Roach Warren. So 7 minutes into the game, we're seeing StrifeCro's first sort of deviation from just Speedling and Macro. Now we see a Lair coming up as well. Not sure what is going to be complementing these Banelings. Most likely Mutalisks. Mutaling Baneling is pretty darn good against Terran opponents. Wow, I had a little bit of a burp there. Terran opponents is what I was trying to say. So StrifeCro does have a decent number of Speedlings here. They're not going to be able to do anything, of course, still at this wall. And now that these Blue Flame Hellions are done, KawaiiRice can just park them at that supply depot and torch these Lings incredibly quickly. Or he can just move down with his Orbital Command. He sees all of these Lings now, really wants to get those Hellions into the fight. There they are, coming down that ramp. A couple of Lings bite the dust, and the Orbital Command from KawaiiRice is about to land safely. We have touchdown. Back at StrifeCro's base, Lair is going to complete here soon. He does have the Baneling Nest finished, so he is making a lot of Lings so that he can start morphing those up. Lair, what are you going to produce? StrifeCro is banking enough gas and minerals to build a Spire right away, and he is supply blocked, so he's going to want some Overlords as well, but he is getting +1 Zerg melee attacks very quickly. There's the outline of the Spire coming along here. Baneling, Ling, Muta. Muta, Ling, Bling. KawaiiRice, on the other hand, lots of Hellions, lots of Marines. Other than that, don't even see a starport yet, unless this is it right here. Nope, an Armory. So it looks like he's going to be going a little bit of mech. Here's the starport. I knew there had to be one somewhere, because the production tab told me there was. And the production tab never lies, it only misleads. But now that the engineering bay is done, he's getting his +1 ground weapons. We have StrifeCro doing his upgrades as well. We have a single Overseer coming along from StrifeCro, so we'll go ahead and take StrifeCro Vision as we fly over KawaiiRice's base. Baneling Speed also researching for StrifeCro back at home. Wow, StrifeCro Vision getting a good eye, or actually a bunch of eyes, since that is an Overseer, and they have a lot of eyeballs for some reason. He gets right in there, nestles in, but now 4 Marines are going to chase him out. I don't know if he actually... Yeah, he did see the Armory, so should be good to go. KawaiiRice is arriving here at the natural, though, with a lot of Blue Flame Hellions and a lot of Marines. StrifeCro, I don't think you have enough units. There's a lot of Banelings, though. They could be hitting these Hellions and Marines, causing just utter chaos. He could actually destroy this entire force, but KawaiiRice's micro is very, very good. His APM is off the charts, 263 against 160 for StrifeCro. But here we go. Banelings finally starting to crash in. A lot of them did die to that Marine and Hellion fire, but KawaiiRice's micro is pretty sick. Stims up those Marines. Hellions are very fast already, and it looks like he managed to avoid major, major losses there. Army value, you can see KawaiiRice is basically just going to steamroll through this. So KawaiiRice with some great micro, avoiding all those Baneling shots, pretty good macro as well. Just managed to get a lot of Marines with +1 weapon upgrades and stim. It's really all he needed. Don't even see any combat shields on these guys, and the few Blue Flame Hellions he had along for the ride as well. Torching drones, torching Banelings. Give him the win. StrifeCro GG's. Now let's go into Game 2. Like I said, I do believe it's loser picks after vetoes in this MLG format, so we'll see what StrifeCro has in mind for this very good Terran opponent, KawaiiRice.